I genuinely believe that every single time I give someone a haircut, I'm making their day better.
This guy was cutting out of his basement, and you would go, there'd be a lineup in his fucking basement. It was like an escorting business. One guy'd come in, the other guy out.
Yeah.
One time I came down to your basement.
And he's gonna tell a crazy story.
I know. Expose him.
You guys are cutting like some big names now. You guys are both cutting Jonathan Rosario.
We take care of some of the TFC guys, of course. You're more likely to be scrolling on TikTok saying, oh, look, this guy has a sick haircut. Where does he get his haircut? Let me pull up there.
Did you think of like a crazy story or not?
Like, you don't even have to tell us exact.
Yes. You guys are ready for this? Yeah.
The break talk, you're taking it to another level. Better get ready with your host, Adam and Loretto. The dopest show that you ever heard, ever seen. The podcast about nothing and everything. Yeah. Break the break talk. Yeah. Break the break talk.
Welcome back to the Break Talk. I know you guys are looking around like, where's the logo? Where's the Mahomes helmet? Where's the Brady helmet? This episode's a little bit different. We're shooting live here at Cultura Hair Studio. And today we're with Justin and Easy. Just opened up a brand new shop here in King. And we're going to talk to them about their history, how they got here. And, you know, their early life. You know, we've known Justin for a little bit, Easy for a little bit as well. You know, they've been cutting my hair and Loretto's hair too for a long time. And we're going to kind of just dive into that and how this whole building got here.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on the show. We've been watching along the whole ride. And yeah, we're honored that you came to ask us what we got going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, considering we're here every other week, fucking getting a cut.
Yeah.
And like, yo, we got this episode coming. Like, yo, squeeze me in, please.
Yeah.
And like, all right, I got you.
Yeah. So Justin actually forgot about it. We had this actually booked another time, and he just decided, you know what? Let's just book a trip
Forgot what happened.
and fuck the pod. Is that
No,
is that true?
what happened was this guy needed to watch the Patriots game. I remember
Yeah,
that.
well, okay, bro, that's understandable.
But
Well,
that's that's a valid excuse.
Yeah.
understandable.
No, it's not a
Booking
valid
trip
excuse.
randomly is not understandable. That's
Yeah.
a whole different.
Listen, bro, it's cold in Canada. You know what I mean? I need some sunlight to
Easy's here, bro.
refresh.
Easy's
Yeah,
here.
bro.
Easy's
I'm gonna
holding
be
it
running
down.
it. Easy's running it.
gone, you know?
Easy
He's got
stays holding it
holding
down.
He's that's
Exactly.
all the appointments is like, yo,
They're
Literally.
all coming to me. Just give it
It's
first.
crazy because Justin, I remember literally like, so my first cut ever from Justin at the time I was working at LA Fitness, and
Crazy.
like, yeah, it seems like fucking a decade ago at this
Bro.
point.
Yeah, well,
and-
half of that, yeah.
You know, he comes up to me. I had some bad lineup and something. Like, I don't even remember. I think I just had like a shave all the way up, like no
Yeah,
fade.
just
It was
zero
just,
all the way up to the top.
And he had a man bun? No, that was
no, I was in high school.
Bro,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even asked to cut his hair if he had a man. You know?
No, but I had like the mop. You know, like
Exactly.
you called it the
Rolls
mop
outside.
at the time.
You could ask Easy. What we call that is like the high school special, just the curls
The
that
broccoli.
hang all the way around,
Yeah,
faded all the way up. So,
yeah. So he, you know, came up to me. He's like, you know, like, your haircut sucks. I'm like, well, okay, fuck. At the time, like, you know, this was sick. So,
bro, that's how it goes. Like, I remember we were asked to cut hair at LA Fitness, and my main mission was how can I get clients in my chair? And I looked at you and I said, I know that I can make this guy look better.
yeah. And keep in mind, how old were you at the time when you were doing that?
17, 18.
17, 18. And
Yeah.
you're 22 now.
Now I'm 22.
Okay. So, you know, it's crazy to think about, right? So it's like, we seem like it's not that long ago, but you know, he gives me a cut and I was like, oh, this guy's actually good. And it's like, there's always like, there's a lot of people that use the thing where it's like a fade's a fade, right? There's a lot of stigma about like, whatever, like just get a fade from this guy or get a fade from this guy.
Right.
But you guys obviously know the difference. You guys can look at something and be like, that's shit. This guy's pretty good.
Yep.
And obviously your guys have, you know, seen so many cuts. You've been through a
100%.
lot of barbershops and you can tell the difference and stuff like that. But, you know, it's crazy to see the journey of how far, you know, you guys came together and
Of course.
And so how did you guys go about deciding, you know what, it's time to do it on my own now?
Yeah. So in every barber's career, I'd say everyone has the dream and aspiration of opening a barbershop. And even if it's not opening a barbershop, It's taking this trade, some people would call it, to
Skill
its
trade.
to its furthest extent. Um, Seeing how far you can take it, and that comes down to precision cutting, um, experts and expert fade work. You know what I mean? Easy. So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So easy.
You had it. You started cutting hair and you're just like, yeah, I got to open up a shop. Like, or that's just like you thinking like the peak of the industry.
so for me personally, if you're asking, it kind of got to the point where you hit a maximum threshold of what you can do as a barber. That's the reality. You can always expand into other avenues like product sales, education, this and that, but standing behind the chair, there is a cap. You know what I mean? And for me, the next reasonable step in my career was to open the shop, right? So you guys remember before I came here, I was cutting hair in the basement.
Yeah.
And
And
I
keep in
was-
mind, guys, sorry to interrupt you. Keep
Yeah.
in mind, this guy was cutting out of his basement, and you would go,
Exactly.
there'd be a lineup in his fucking basement. Like one guy would
Felt
come
like
in.
it.
It was like an escorting business. One guy'd come in, the
Yeah.
other guy out.
Yeah.
One girl in, one.
Even in Easy's basement too.
I know, and
Yeah,
I remember.
mine was
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
Even when I pulled up in the summer, it's
Yeah.
just like as soon as I seen the guy walk out, I was like, all right.
It's my time.
So we
Yeah.
should give them some background. So before me and Easy worked together here, both of us, after working in several barber shops, we went home. We went to cut hair at home, and that was obviously a change for us. You know,
super big change. It was
not
something we're used to. You know,
And
especially me. I never
touch
thought-
on the point, like what made us want to get out of that. You know,
what made me want to get out of the basement is just you do something for so long every day, over and over again. It gets boring. Being in a basement, it's not an environment I wanted to be in. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not talking to people. Only talking to the one client. You know, sometimes there might be a client that's like not talkative. You know.
yeah. The biggest thing for me was like he was saying, like I love being around like-minded individuals, right? Me and Easy working together, the team we're building together, it's we help each other grow. When you're doing anything by yourself, as you guys could imagine doing this podcast alone. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I think it's when you're working alongside people with the same vision as you, it just helps everyone elevate at a quicker
100%.
rate.
Oh,
That's facts.
So
Yeah.
that's what I mean when I say this was just the next step in our paths. you
No,
know?
but it's also tough, like actually, like just cutting in your basement, because like for me, like I know I can never ever be that person, like the stay-at-home work.
Yeah, be motivated.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah, I know.
You
to get
lose
out
a
of
lot
the
of
house.
motivation being in the basement.
Like you
Yeah.
wake up and you're like, all you got to do is just go downstairs.
downstairs.
Well,
Like, I
I
wouldn't even get changed. Like, I would
Of
just be like,
course.
all right, fuck it. Like,
a lot of
go,
people
go.
after working at home after COVID can have the similar idea of, or they share our opinion on when you're working at home, it's very hard to stay motivated or locked in. You know what I mean? It's the same for us. And there's just like a professionalism that being in the shop brings.
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're as you guys said, we're new, but we're excited to see what we can bring to the industry.
Nah, the vibe here is crazy. Honestly, you guys kept the vibe good, and like
yeah,
in the
for sure.
basement too. Like the
Yeah.
music's always going. You're shooting the shit just like we are right now, like barbershop talk. But over here now, like when you're in one big
Now you get the best of
Now
both
you
of
get-
us.
now you
Yeah.
get-
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
both here. Their team's growing. Like it's just good vibes. And honestly, I'd love to see it because again, like we've been supporting you guys for a while now and seeing you guys grow, and like to see you guys here, especially like Justin opening this up and Easy been along his side like the whole time. It's sick to see. You know.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
is-
sir.
it's
No,
sick to
it's
see.
and another thing to touch on his point. It's like another thing is like you guys are like you're how old are you, Easy?
20.
Okay, fuck Jesus. So it's like
Pretty
like
young,
20
pretty
years old, you're running the thing, and then you got Justin. You came up. I gotta open it up to have the balls at that age, whether it's cutting hair, whether it's fucking grooming a goddamn pet service, whatever it is, to open
Imagine.
up a business at that age takes a lot of balls and it's a lot of risk, right? And it's like you kind of have this passion, and it's like crazy because it's like the clients you guys retained from all ages just goes to show you, to as I was saying earlier, the point of like what's the difference between a fade here and a fade there.
Yeah.
Well, when you do such great work, like people see it and people come back and you retain these clients, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. It's not just a work. And like 100% you get the best fade here. There's no doubt about that. But it's not just a
And
fade.
beard lineup.
Hey,
and
Yeah,
beard.
don't
lineup.
forget, yo, show
And
it to the
yeah,
camera.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got my beard lined up.
freshly lined.
My
Loretto,
beard's fresh.
Well,
Yeah,
let
your
us-
beard is mad fresh, bro.
Clean shave. I got it lined up. You
Yeah.
can't see it, but
Yeah.
Nah, but
It's
honestly,
coming,
like,
It's boneless,
it's
you know?
coming.
yeah. Yo, it's not just a cut though, right? Again, it's a vibe. It's everything. Like we wouldn't be pulling up here, setting up a fucking podcast in your shop if this
For sure.
wasn't
If it wasn't more than just a haircut.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's way more than
Absolutely.
that, you know,
More
like,
than just a
of
haircut.
course.
Well
Yeah.
said.
is that you're saying?
It could be.
It could be.
More than just a haircut.
More than just a
You know,
haircut.
you know,
Put on the
this
back of
guy's
the
spitting
shirt.
wisdom, you know.
More than just a haircut.
More than
that,
just a
that might
haircut.
stick. That
I
might
wanted
stick.
to. I heard you say you used the word crazy. Like it's crazy that we did this, and
Mhm.
I just wanted to touch on the point. If you're extremely passionate about what you do,
Mhm.
it could be classified as crazy. But I think it's super important to almost be crazy about
Absolutely.
what you do, what you're passionate about in any industry, including what we do. And I think me and Easy are crazy about hair, you know,
Yes,
and that's
super.
why we can confidently say we think we give some of the best haircuts in the city, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But you guys are cutting like some big names now. You guys are both cutting Jonathan Rosario,
Yeah.
UFC.
We take care of some of the TFC guys, of course. Those guys have been coming to us for a while. They trust us. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Which is
So-
crazy to think. Like these guys are, professional athletes, some of the biggest names in Toronto's soccer, which I mean, not much competition, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
It's
I'm
still
s-
Team Canada.
It's still Team Canada.
Team
Oh,
Canada
yeah, yeah,
athletes,
right?
of course.
And they're here, like they've probably been through so many barbers. They've
Right.
probably people come to their house, did the full 9, and they still come back to you guys,
Yeah.
right? And
It's kind of crazy.
That's
which
crazy.
is kind of
Crazy,
crazy.
bro.
when you
Yeah.
think
It's
about it.
something where
crazy.
I'm looking at, like, you guys should, like, because you guys are working so much. You guys are going through clients.
Yeah.
You're talking to, all these clients and this and that. But it's, it's hard to, in everyone's perspective, take a step back and look
Yeah.
at, like, how far you guys came at.
And to that point, I was talking with Easy earlier, and like the reason why I asked him one time, I'm like, why do these guys want to cut with us? And we came upon the idea, like, it's about more than just being a barber, in the sense punctuality,
Mhm.
consistency, being available. You know what I mean? All these things play a factor in retaining clientele
Oh,
and
yeah.
building it.
That
Yeah.
just it made me laugh. I'm not laughing at what you said. It made me think of one time I came down to your basement.
He's
I-
gonna tell a crazy story.
No,
right
no.
now. I know.
So yo, I
Expose them.
no, it's good. So I book an appointment like on the app, whatever, and I booked the time. It was like the same day I always went, whatever. It was like a Tuesday, right before
Right.
practice, and I show up. I'm on time, like 10 minutes early. I call Justin, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm here." Like, open the garage. Say, "Yo, why are you here?"
Oh,
I'm like,
Oh,
one.
I know this
I'm
one.
like,
I know this
I'm
one.
like,
tell them.
Bro,
Everyone
I-
thinks this is my fault, but
I'm like, bro, I have an appointment. Like,
It's the app's fault.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
but
blame it on the app.
we'll get to it.
I'm like, bro, I got an appointment. I'm like 10 minutes early. Like, my bad. Like,
Yeah.
I'll chill outside. Like, it's cool. He's like, bro, you're a week early. I'm like,
Holy
bro, it was
No, I'm not,
crazy.
bro. I'm like,
Crazy.
I'm not a week early. He's like,
Yeah.
bro, open the app. You're a week early. I'm slammed today. I'm like, Justin.
Find you guys clients that come so early that they come a week early.
They'll wait outside your
That's how
fucking
you know
house.
he's a good client.
I told him, like, yo, Justin, I need a cut.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, bro, come downstairs. I'll squeeze you in. It
Right.
wasn't just a normal squeezing. This guy finished the guy's, he's cutting his hair, right? Bro, he maybe had like 5 minutes tops. Bro, he literally cuts one side of my head,
Yeah.
right? Next guy comes down in the basement. I sit on the couch. Half my head has a fade.
No way.
The other half is fully
Oh,
grown.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fully grown. And then,
Because I couldn't fall behind for that guy.
yeah, you couldn't fall
Yeah,
behind. So it's just,
That's crazy.
That
He
guy-
did you in between.
yeah, that guy
between the-
leaves. And then I get the other side down. Another guy comes down.
You low-key
and
had a
the top
4-hour
cut. It's
fade.
like, bro, it was fucked.
But we took care of you.
Yeah, I got my haircut.
And those are the
That-
values
that's-
we
that's what
hold.
shows.
a week early.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I felt like an idiot.
Now, Justin, in terms of like, opening up a shop and at, I would say, I always say it's at such a young age because a lot of people, like I said, they don't think of that at this age, and
Right.
they're younger and stuff like that. What kind of motivated you to kind of take that step? And I know Easy was there, like, yeah, like this is, you
Yeah.
kind of had support from him and he understood your vision. You guys were kind of on a similar
Yeah.
path, but what made you kind of take that path, that next step, was it kind of like you already had a big client base and you knew like you'd be good, or was it just a leap of faith?
I'll tell you. So the easy answer would be to say I stepped forward in the business and opened a shop
Mhm.
to make more money. That would be the simple answer. The deeper answer, and I think like the meaning of why me and Easy do what we do, is I genuinely believe that every single time I give someone a haircut, I'm making their day better. One haircut at a time. So if I can extend that reach to multiple people with the help of Easy,
Yeah.
Anthony, the rest of the team,
Yeah.
I genuinely think that I can help more people with a barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can only do so many haircuts at the basement. I can only make between 10 and 15 people's day.
Mhm.
But if I have 8 chairs going, I can make, you can do the math, a
Right.
lot more people happy.
Don't let
And I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do math.
But I think that's,
But I can imagine it.
I think that's the basis of everything that we should do. You know, the money is a byproduct. Don't get it twisted, but genuinely being able to see the smile when 80 people on the busiest day leave the shop, that's why I hope, like, that's why we did it. You know what I mean?
He did the math for you, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
80 people.
It's
Yeah.
approximate.
Yeah.
Don't use the calculator.
Yeah. Yeah,
Al's
roughly.
math would have been.
Wow, roughly. I don't
What
do
would
math.
you do it?
What would the math to that?
what-
I would
just right on
do.
the spot. Stop thinking.
Okay, so if he had 8 chairs going,
Yeah.
and then
And I said I do 10 to 15 services a day
so you would do 10 times 8, which is 80
on the
Yeah.
low end. Yeah.
on the low
on the
end.
low
Yo,
end.
you do math.
Yeah, I do. He's just-
Yeah, you
I
put
use
together.
10 as a not 11.
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I don't know the
You should have
multiplier.
taken the middle point.
It would have
But
been 88, bro.
we'll revise
Would it?
that one.
Yeah.
So another thing, like, you know, that we, you know, people kind of look at and stuff like that is the thing that everyone sees nowadays. It's social media, right? It's the in to any business. It's the route you have to take. You know, even us, you know, me and Loretto, it's before the pod, like fucking, what did we like post on Instagram once a year?
I don't think I posted in 2 years.
Yeah, so it's like
Mhm.
we didn't even like master the art of like social media, but it seems like any business now you need the social media aspect. So for you guys, is social media something that like is on the back end where it's like, hey, okay, now we gotta use social media to expose ourselves, or is it you guys are kind of relying on word of mouth or stuff like that?
Personally, my thoughts on that. Word of mouth played a big part when I was in my basement for getting new clientele. Because I wouldn't take random people in my basement, but I would take like friends of friends or like their cousins or whoever it may be. Word of mouth played a very big part. I did gain a lot of clientele from that when I was in my basement. And I wasn't really relying on social media just because I thought that if I post this in my basement, I get a lot of views. I can't accept anyone new because I don't want
Mhm.
random people coming to my house.
Yeah.
But here at the barbershop, that's my main goal now, is to focus more on social media, get the shop's name out there, get my name out there, everyone in the shop, the whole team, and really put ourselves out there so we can gain more clientele, more attraction to the
Easy
spot.
knows I say that social media is mandatory.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that the way the barber industry, if you're asking in specific, works is people aren't walking down the street and being like, oh, a barber shop.
Let me go.
Let me
Right.
get my haircut there,
Right.
right? You're more likely to be scrolling on TikTok, doom scrolling,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
people will say,
Yeah.
and saying, oh, look, this guy has a sick haircut. Where does he get his haircut? Let me pull up there, right? I think that's how every single industry in the world is moving. And I think if you don't know how to utilize social media, marketing through it, you're gonna be left behind by the young bucks that do.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
That's facts. But to that point, though, word of mouth is honestly the best.
It's the easiest. Well,
No, but it's the most guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if I go and tell my boy, like, like, for example, he put me on you, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and that's how I met you guys,
Exactly.
right? And you always trust your boy,
yeah,
right? Your boy tells you, like, yo, go to this guy, get a haircut. Like, look at my haircut. You can see it firsthand.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, like TikTok's one thing, but like
Yeah.
to
Seeing it in
hear it
person.
firsthand, you're like, you know, so
Well,
that's important.
I'll
too.
tell you, in the barbering industry, right? Let's use an example. Let's say physiotherapist, right? They do your work. They straighten your back, adjust you. You walk out, and no one can tell that you got adjusted that day. But hair is the only industry where I will do the service, And the second you walk out of that shop,
reflection.
you're a live billboard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
If I do my work well enough, you're gonna have at least 2 people come up to you. For the guys, hopefully girls, they come up to you and be like, "Where you get your hair cut?" You know, and just like that, the word of mouth, it strings along. And if you do good enough work, you should get booked, like you said, just on word of mouth. But why limit yourself? Is what
no,
we're
for
saying.
sure. You can't limit
You know?
yourself. You can't limit yourself. That's facts.
Now, would you say it's because nowadays it's like you see on social media. So it's like as someone who's on the outside looking in, right? I scrolling social media, you see barbers, and it's all about whether the guy is good or not. It's all about who he cut. This guy cut this guy, right? So it's like, are you kind of competing with like who cut the most famous client, or is it something you guys aren't looking to, kind of beat the competition? You guys are kind of in your own lane, and you guys know what you offer, and you guys are going to stick to kind of what you do.
My answer to that would be no.
Mhm.
I'm not in direct competition with the barber next to me
No.
who can cut the most famous.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I think that a barber's,
Which would probably be you.
you know,
Which would probably be him. Let's call it what it is.
I
yeah,
gotta
you
be a
flatter me, bro.
Yeah.
But I think that our clientele is based off of everyone from all walks of life, from the 12-year-old kid all the way up to maybe what you would consider a celebrity. You know, we
The
need,
break talk, guys.
you know, I think that
For sure, maybe.
like it might get you views or clicks or whatever, but if someone's actually looking for a barber and they stumble on your account, I don't think they care if it's DJ Khaled or Easy in the chair. You know what I mean?
100%.
That's low key facts. Because honestly, if you were to see like if your whole page was just celebrities,
Right.
I think instantly I would think like this guy probably charges $1,000 for a haircut.
Don't get it twisted. If I could only cut rappers, like
No, for sure. But
Yeah.
I might,
I'd do it
you
so
know,
quick.
but I'm just saying it's not a point that we dwell on.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I actually have a question though for the both of you.
Yeah.
And like this goes back to like what we're doing right now, just like barber talk, right?
Mhm.
How many times like a day are you hearing like number one, the reason for the cut? Like whether it being like they're going on a date, vacation, or like you hear all these like because I feel like barbers are so trusted.
Mhm.
They're like a therapist.
Bro,
Yeah, we are.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like I think I've told
I should
both
charge
of you some
therapist
shit.
You
prices.
should, bro.
Bro,
Like,
I'm telling-
well, no,
I
you
think I
shouldn't.
told
You
you.
shouldn't. Wait, no, you shouldn't.
No.
But
You guys both know shit about me that like honestly, like naturally,
Facts.
I don't even think I tell Adam or Kyoto, but like just sitting in a chair, I feel like you guys hear some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, all the time, bro.
yeah,
Yo, the amount of
I'm on
times
a-
me and Easy are cutting a client, we look at each
And
other
we
from
look-
across the shop.
yeah.
You know?
Just looking at what they're saying.
Yeah, because it's just like you're getting a haircut for obvious reasons, right? You wanna look better, feel better, and you're probably going to like show yourself in some sort of public way, whether that's
Right.
could be anything. And for all those reasons, you probably hear fucking.
Crazy
A to Z.
stories. Crazy.
Yeah.
Did you think of like a crazy story or not? Without names.
Without names.
Without names,
Nah,
right?
no
Yeah,
names,
yeah,
no
obviously
names,
no
no
names.
names.
Like, you don't even have to tell us exact. Like,
Yes.
can?
You guys are ready for this?
the Break Talk podcast is brought to you by Skilled Trades College. Looking to get involved with the trades but don't know where to start? Where can you find all the info, Loretto?
Head over to skilledtradescollege.ca and get the skills to pay the bills.
Yo, I better not say the name on accident.
Don't say that.
Bro, I had a client come in and he was talking to me, bro. I've been seeing this girl. It's going well. Like, I'm taking her out here. He's like, this is my 3rd time seeing her, whatever. And then he shows me I always ask. I'm like, let me see what she looks like. I need to validate. I need to validate that my clients are doing well.
So just know if you come here, he's gonna ask for a photo of your girlfriend or
you
wife.
need proof.
But it's normal. It's normal.
You
We
need
have to
proof.
see if it's valid or not. I got you.
Exactly.
If it's worth the haircut.
Bro, but listen to this. So I got him whatever. I don't think it twice about it. I say, yeah, she's whatever. Go have fun on Friday on your date.
She's whatever.
It's not-
The next day, I'd say I have a client that I've been cutting for like a couple months now. He came in and he's like, bro, I found this guy in my girl's messages.
fucking
I think she's
way,
cheating on me.
bro.
And I'm like, bro, are you sure? Like, let me see. Like, can I see what you're like? Can I see your girlfriend? Can I just make sure of something real quick? He shows me, and it's the same girl that bro was taking out on Friday.
Bro.
And bro, because of the
Wow.
barber code, because you like
There has to be some
there's
sort of
client
code.
disclosure, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Or
You didn't say nothing.
confidentiality. Sorry. I said, bro, like, I don't think she's the one for you. You know? Without exposing the other guy. But yeah, yo, we hear crazy shit all the time.
Wow.
You know?
So now, did you give him like a nicer fade because you're like, shit, like this guy's gonna be single? It's a fact.
Bro, I gave him a good haircut. I remember. Because I need to root for both of them. At the end of the day.
Follow up on your conversation with the guy that you would first cut, the one that was...
Nah.
Well, no, because you gotta keep it. You know? Yeah, like at that point, it's just like
exactly.
You keep it on the wraps.
You gotta keep it pushing, bro. There's. I don't know if you can relate, Easy, but when someone's like, we hear a lot of crazy stuff sometimes. Just to not jeopardize our position, being like faces in the community, you kind of like gotta let stuff go in through one ear and write out the other.
You can,
Like I'll forget stuff like that. Because you don't want to get tied up, bro, in the drama of your clients. You want to be there for them, comfort them.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah. How many breakups have you heard? Like, oh, this shit.
Yo.
Too many.
Yeah.
In this city, every other month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Way too many.
Bro, it's part of it. And obviously me and Easy have some experiences in relationships, bro. We try and give our advice where we can.
For sure.
Breakups are the worst. Because especially if they're younger dudes, they don't stay broken up for that long, you know. So you always got to be careful what you say. You know what I got
you. So now, guys, we all know they can cut fades. They all know they can give you a good cut. They all know your girl's cheating on them. But can they answer our segment part of the show? Loretto, it's time to see if they have any sports knowledge or any knowledge at all. It's time for our segment part of the show. Loretto, take it away.
All right, so guys, that card is actually not in my hand right now, but I know it off the top of my head. So this is what we call break time. All right, so I'm going to list you 4 categories. Okay, your job is to list one athlete per category, and you cannot repeat the athlete. The athlete can be from any era, any sport. Okay, I'll list you the 4 categories, let you think about it a little bit, and then we'll run through it.
Keep in mind, you cannot repeat the same athlete.
Okay.
So if you use one athlete, like Michael Jordan.
But Easy only knows Michael Jordan.
I got this. So you might be fucked.
You'll be good. So the 4 categories, number 1 is mindset. So the best mindset you could think of, like you know, when the game's on, they're there. You know, like you can't fuck with them, right? Okay. The next one is athleticism. Most athletic, I guess, athlete you could ever.
We're talking across all sports.
All sports, any sport, any era, any prime player.
The third one is clutch factor. So the most clutch player you could ever think of, whether that's hitting the buzzer beater, scoring in overtime, whatever the hell you think it is. And then the last category is trash talk. All right. So Justin, you started off. The first category here is mindset. Like any athlete, who's got the best mindset?
Like, I think I just have to say Kobe Bryant.
Okay,
Facts.
yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
First one there, last one to leave.
Yeah.
Like, if I could be the Kobe Bryant.
What do you mean by last one to leave?
Last one to leave in the gym. Last one to leave.
Oh, okay.
How did you miss that?
Well, I just thought he meant something.
This guy doesn't even watch sports, bro.
No, I do. I thought you meant like last one to leave.
Yeah. Yo. Cut. Yeah, Kobe Bryant mindset is unmatched, bro.
Facts.
I try like to some of my barbers on the team, bro. If I could say have the Kobe Bryant mindset, you know, first one in, last one to leave, you'll go places.
It's facts.
For sure.
It's true.
You know?
Sure.
Okay, athleticism.
Me as well. Athleticism. Bro, I only know basketball.
Well, you can just do ball.
That's fine.
No, I want to switch it up. Athleticism. Yo, I'm gonna say Israel Adesanya.
Okay.
That's
a good one.
That guy's an athlete.
That's a good one. That's good.
Crazy.
Good. Okay, the next one is clutch factor. Most clutch.
Like, bro, Tristan Thompson did deal with a couple Kardashians, bro.
Is that
like, bro? He's very clutch.
I like that. No, I like that. I like that. No,
I said Tristan Thompson.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, he did start on
bro,
the
he
Cavs.
can't hit a free throw, but he could hit Khloe Kardashian.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
All
right.
That's a good answer.
It's a good answer. Keep in mind, guys, we've never heard that before, but it's a good answer.
It's a good answer.
That's good.
You know?
Trash talk. Biggest trash talker.
Trash talk.
Could be from anything.
Yeah. I have to go with Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and there's no doubt.
There's no
that
doubt.
one's a lock. That one is a
Bro,
lock.
like,
Yeah.
has it been said? It's been said a lot.
Yo, it's been-
hasn't it?
every single time. I even said him
Shut
too.
your mouth, kid.
Yeah.
Unmatched.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty good athlete. We haven't heard the Tristan Thompson.
We have not heard the
Or
Tristan
Izzy.
Thompson.
We haven't heard
We haven't heard Izzy.
That
No, I was thinking
yeah.
UFC. I'm like, who was I like thinking about? And
Yeah.
like, I would not want to like step in the ring with.
Yeah.
No, that was good. That was good.
You know?
Okay, easy. You're up. All right. So,
I didn't have enough time. Okay.
no,
All right,
you're-
Repeat
No,
it.
you're good.
repeat
You're
it?
good.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay.
So you got mindset, athleticism, clutch factor, and trash talk.
Give him the
So-
first
Okay,
one.
Athleticism first. Or mindset.
No,
Mindset.
Mindset first.
Sorry.
Mindset.
Khabib.
Khabib.
Yeah,
Khabib
has a
That's
great
yo,
mindset.
that's a good
That's a good one.
mindset.
That is a
That's
good
a good
one.
mindset. Discipline.
Yeah.
You guys, fuck yeah, that was a good one.
So I'm McGregor and you're Khabib.
Yeah, I'm already crushing.
Okay, athleticism. Most athletic athlete, like freak. I said Spider-Man. That was my,
Don't
Spider-Man?
yeah,
my
no, I
system.
know, dude. Like
Yo,
I know.
Y'all said athletes.
You said
He's an
athlete.
No, he's
How is he an
not.
athlete?
He's not.
He is.
He's a
Why,
movie
like King
star.
of New York?
Bro, we did like a fucking
What the fuck? Then Superman, bro.
Guys, not athletic. Look,
Batman.
Spider-Man jumps, he backflips, he fucking
Batman.
switches. Like that's
Batman's crazy.
that's
crazy.
athleticism. That's pure athleticism.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you taking that? You know,
Spider-Man?
No, the fuck Spider-Man. Batman.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Superman.
Superman.
Oh, you
though.
said Superman.
Y'all
No,
are
no,
just
no. I'll
listing
say Batman. No,
superheroes.
Batman.
No, you're
Batman.
locked it on Batman? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Batman's athleticism.
All right. This
Okay.
is a little bit of an OP
He has no
athlete.
superpowers.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
the next
crazy.
one is clutch factor. Most clutch.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady for this.
Yes,
Yes.
there we go. That's a good
Come
one.
on. See? Right there.
Because I watched
Don't leave me
that
hanging.
one
Yeah.
game. that one game where he clutched up. That's what
That one game.
Yeah. That one game.
That one
time.
I don't know any others.
Yo,
Few
he,
times,
he
few
clutched
times,
it once.
few times.
And
And then
then-
the last one's trash talk.
Um,
Yo, honestly, like,
trash talk. I was gonna say Connor. Too.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't not. It's that one's just a lock. Those are two very different athletes.
Yeah.
Well, we had
you
Batman
could
and-
say me when you take lunch for too long.
Yeah.
what?
Trash talk.
Trash talk.
That's funny.
Or when you don't answer the phone. That was the
No,
other
for
day.
sure.
You were eating
No.
pizza. He was snapping. It's like, this kid doesn't answer his fucking phone.
Yeah. Starve him. You know what?
He was on lunch,
take,
bro.
Take it away.
He
Take
was
it
on
away.
lunch. Honestly, I can't interrupt the man on lunch.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
true. It's true.
He did.
That's crazy.
I had to. It was an emergency.
Stop, though. Stop. This is a pod.
I had to ask him if he's good for the break talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Well, you got to be good.
That's-
We're
He's
good.
good. He's good for the
We're
break
good.
talk.
We're good for that.
That's-
We're here.
So going back here, I want to dive in for the both of you here. There's a lot of young barbers coming in, starting in a lot of co-op now. I see a lot of co-op barbers that are starting in literally from high school, right? So looking back when you guys first started, you guys might have been in a similar place, similar time where you guys are cutting, maybe just for free, trying to get clients.
For sure.
Now, is there something that you can look back and maybe if you could give a piece of advice to maybe that kid watching and in a similar place where you guys were not that long ago? Is there a piece of advice that you'd say for something easy?
Yeah, starting out, I'd say like push yourself out there. Go walk up to people, feel comfortable, talk to them, offer them a haircut, even if they're gonna deny it. Just put yourself out there, keep practicing. The more you do it, the better it's gonna get, the easier it's gonna get. Just always put yourself out there. Don't be nervous and stuff.
The hardest part of anything is
Putting
the
yourself out
beginning.
there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, putting yourself out there is huge, but also a lot of people say don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm a big advocate for putting all your eggs in one basket. I feel like you can learn something the fastest when you commit almost 100% of your time to it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, like I was talking with you,
Mhm.
being a barber is very different than just cutting hair. Being a barber means that this is what you do, and the fastest way to get to that point is to be fully engulfed in it. And my biggest advice to the people starting out is like just don't give up in the beginning. When it gets hard, when you have weeks or even months in the beginning where you're not making what you want to make, see the full vision and just convince yourself that I'm going to be great at this one day, and just don't give up.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Now, would you guys have advice for people when it's because there's so many shops, right? And even you guys bounced around from numerous shops.
Yeah.
How do you know you're in the right fit? How do you know this barbershop is the right fit for you? Because I know how it works is no matter how many cuts you give, no matter how many you give a certain amount, right?
There's different structures, but yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, I
Yeah.
would say. Now, how would you say for the younger guy coming in, cutting and stuff like that, what is how you would know it'd be the best fit, whether it's environment, whether it's maybe financial, whether it's they give you
There's-
walk-ins?
There's a lot of like points if they think it's a good shop, you know. There's community, you know, the environment of the shop itself. If they're actually just sitting here and just waiting for someone to walk in and they do everything themselves, you know, they might butcher their haircut. Who's gonna help them? Who's gonna tell them like, hey, do this instead of that? Who's gonna stand by them?
We should tell them
Watch
about
them
that.
over. You know what I mean? That's a very big thing. I think that if you're gonna go into a barbershop and you're new, and the barbershop knows that all eyes should be on you. People should try their best to help you out. Like the other barbers should help you out. Me personally, bro, when I first started working with Justin about 3-4 years ago, I knew nothing, little to nothing.
Not nothing, bro.
Like, little to
I saw
nothing.
the potential right away, bro.
For sure. And there was days it was just me and Justin in the shop, and I would be doing the most simple haircut, and I wouldn't know what to do. Justin would come over, show me what to do, tell me, yo, do this, do that. I'd get it done, and now look where we're at. You know,
Maybe
what I
through
mean?
some tough love as well.
Yeah,
but-
very tough love.
That's-
for at some point I didn't like Justin. I really hated him.
That's
Yo, it was.
Hey, I
it
don't
was
blame
I
you.
swear to God.
This
Like, I
guy said, I don't blame you.
No, I
Your
swear.
lineup is gonna be like this
Bro, I
next
used to go to the break room, like the back room, and they're like with the other barbers and stuff when Justin wasn't at work, and I'd be like, yo, fuck this guy Justin. He keeps telling me to do this. He's not even my boss. He's telling me to sweep every 10 minutes. This.
But
Like,
bro,
yeah.
look at you now.
Look at
Look at the haircuts you give.
know
You
what I
give
mean?
now.
Of course.
Everyone go
bro.
look up Easy the Barber and check out his cuts
For
now.
sure,
So
appreciate it.
that's exactly what it is. The
That's
first
what it is,
shop
tough love, and
I was in a shop. Yeah, I was in a shop before you, and the reason why I kind of gave you that tough love or that like I looked at it as I was nurturing you and your skills
for sure.
is because I was fortunate enough to have mentors in the past that were passionate about the craft
Of course.
and wanted to teach me out of the kindness of their hearts. So like if I could put you on and you can put the next gen on and we
Oh,
can
for
help
sure.
everyone get amazing at hair, bro. I think that's the number one thing to answer your question to look for in a shop. Where am I going to level up the fastest?
Yeah.
You know?
Now, should your boss or manager at the time be doing the mentoring, or is it like is it like if for what I'm trying to say is like you walk into a shop, you're new, you're cutting, obviously you don't have the biggest clientele base, you're stuck. Now, obviously you have some barbers that kind of just like, I'm too busy for this kid, like I don't have time. Now you're looking for an environment where you can grow and learn. I think I would assume that'd be the number one thing, right?
Yeah. If you walk into a shop, and I've walked into shops before, never ended up working there, but I could just tell that the environment was cold. Everyone was to themselves, worried about what they're making that day. They come into work, clock in, cut the hair, and clock out. You're at the wrong shop if you're trying to get better and grow yourself in the
Yeah.
industry. You don't have to be involved in each other's lives all day, but there should be a sense of overall betterment of each other.
See, I
you
feel
know?
like that low key actually resembles to like construction in the trades, because there's one thing, there's like this saying where you say you can't teach an old dog new tricks,
Right.
right? And it's kind of goes to your point of teaching the new gen and breeding them from what you know and what you experience to get to that top thing out of the tough love for them,
Yeah.
right? And the better interest. Same thing goes into trade, man. Like if you have an old guy that just comes, like he's not gonna wanna know how you do it, right? The guy's been doing the same thing
Oh,
for
for
the
sure.
last.
he
30
ain't gonna
years.
listen to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Which sometimes is a problem,
100%.
especially in our
They
industry.
won't change.
I think you
They
should
won't change.
always be open to
Bro,
learning.
but a lot of people like that have been doing it for so long, they're not gonna want to change.
Yeah.
Right. So I almost feel like it's better to like breed your own barbers to your standards, right?
Yeah.
You know what you're getting out of them. You know that you're creating their good habits and not trying to take away their bad habits.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's like game changing, I feel.
Yeah.
So
Having
you
having
get a
a,
guy in here and then he's just like, you're like, bro, don't do it like that. But he's like,
yeah,
I only know how to do it this way.
then he's gonna have to learn to do it.
Yeah,
another way.
exactly.
Yeah, you can in anything you're learning in sports, trades, if we're a trade, us what we do. You can't you can't be stuck in your ways or else you're not going to get better. You may as well not join a shop. You may as well continue to cut hair in the basement if you're not looking to better yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
As simple as that. That's how I see it.
So,
And-
yo, Justin, you open up this shop, bro. This place was empty. It was bare bone, like pure demolition.
Yeah.
It does not look like what it does like right now.
Yeah.
Right? From my understanding, all your boys in construction, everyone kind of came together and
Yeah.
pieced this thing together. It's kind of crazy how,
Yeah.
you know, like your clients, all in construction, your boys come and are like, all right, let's do this thing. You know?
Yeah. Easy will tell you, bro. One of the biggest benefits to our job is the network we've built in all aspects. I'm fortunate enough that my closest friends are in construction, but we know everyone from everything. You know that that saying, like, I have a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
we
have a
always
guy.
have a guy.
You know.
We always
So
have
yeah,
someone.
our boys definitely help us put this together. It was a long process, but they did a great job.
Yeah,
We
it's
love
sick.
it. The clients love it. You know,
Yeah.
so we're excited to create in here. You know.
Man, it's sick. I remember because every single time I'd see you guys and the shop was still under renovation, I was just like, "Yo, when's the timeline?"
Yeah, it took a
Yeah,
while though,
It
didn't
took a
it?
long
But good
time.
things take time, you know.
For
True.
sure.
Yeah, you
And
did
you
push it.
and you guys especially know in construction, delays and stuff, communication with the city, all that. Getting stuff perfect takes time. We could have probably cut corners and got it open a couple months earlier. For those that don't know, it took us. We've had the unit since May. We opened in November, so it was a process, but we dialed it in exactly how we wanted. And what do you think of the shop? Looks good, no?
I love it.
Well, he's not gonna say he
Very-
hates it.
very-
You better not.
Very happy to be here.
Yeah, man.
So with you guys now have the shop open. Obviously both you guys you guys have that go-getter mindset where you had the goal, right? You open the shop, you're there along easy. You obviously play a big role with
Yep.
bringing the clients in through the door. What is from opening the shop now? What is the next step? Because as a go-getter, you never hit the top of the mountain. There's always a new mountain to climb. There's always a new mountain. So you guys are kind of at this point now where it's like, okay, we got here. What's next? So are you guys looking on to like obviously hammer the social media side as I was saying earlier, or are you guys kind of just expanding, getting barbers, teaching? Are you looking more to do a little bit more the teaching side and stuff like that? What's the next step for someone who doesn't know, like myself and Loretto? Like we were looking at it like dope place. Now what?
Like I'd say the next step as of right now is to build a team, build a great team, show them what we know ourselves, what we've learned from many, many years of barbering, doing whatever, and then building it, expanding it, maybe a couple of years down the line, another location. And yeah, that's what I'd say the next step is more on social media. I want to, help everyone learn properly how to market themselves.
Yeah, it's the shop is a platform for us to expand into all the different aspects of the industry. Product sales, easy said, I think, education. It's just a space for us to create. Social media is a big one. We in your basement or in a private studio or something, there's less influence and less ideas for social media and stuff. In here, bouncing off of each other, we've created a beautiful place that shows up well on camera. Just utilizing that to push whatever it is, products, haircuts, education, all aspects of the industry, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I would even say too, like the even working with Loretto and Kyoto, like the aspect of having a team is very underrated. So everyone thinks it's like get successful by yourself. Fuck it, let me take all these clients, and you have that closed-minded mindset of things. Like me and Loretto and we bounce ideas off each other all the time. Like he may see something one way for an app, I may see something one way, he may, and it's all these ideas you bounce off each other, and you kind of come up with a conclusion, right? And I could assume it's the same way for both of you. If both of you guys were just still cutting hair in the basement, you guys may not have any inspiration or ideas, or if one day you're not motivated, but he's motivated, he picks you up, right? And there's so many times where I've been in a situation where I'm like, fuck, like, I'm not really in the mood to kind of like, talk. And then he picks, Loretto picks me up, I pick him. And it's that team aspect that really, I think, pushes people to that success line.
exactly. I can't even like count the amount of times that one of us came into work looking not
very-
depressed, but
looking down,
out of it.
you know,
It's we were out late the night before, or we didn't get the greatest night's sleep, or
What were
whatever
you-
it is.
what
You
were
have
you doing
family
out late?
problems. We don't talk about that. But I'm saying like you're not always gonna be on top of your game,
Absolutely.
and it's up to each other to hold you accountable and try and bring you to that level.
Absolutely.
You know, and I couldn't imagine not having Easy and an awesome team like to do that with. You know, I could imagine it was when I was cutting hair at home alone.
yeah, that's what it was.
It was less than
That's what
ideal.
it was.
You need good people around you in anything you do,
100%.
bro. You can't like, yeah, of course there's some things that you could say you could do it alone, but at the end of the day, there's so many things that go into everything that even if you are doing something alone, you're talking about your day to someone, and those
For
people are
sure.
part of the journey no matter how you slice it,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And whether they're with you all day or they're not, you need those people in your life, bro.
For sure.
You need
Yeah.
that, right?
100%.
Well, guys, Justin, Easy, you know,
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys so much for coming on. For anyone wanting to get a cut, wanting to get a lineup, where can they guys find you? Social media, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
so our Instagram is just Cultura Hair Studio. You can give us a Google search, follow us on the Instagram. All the contact info and booking links will be there.
Yep.
Me and Easy look forward to giving the
Look
best
forward to
haircuts
seeing
ever.
everyone.
You know, so
Yeah.
Of course.
You guys are located in King as well,
so we're more Vaughan.
technically Vaughn.
Vaughan.
Yeah.
North of Maple.
Yeah, we're North Maple between King and Vaughan. Everyone's welcome to come through. I wanted
sure.
to say thank you to you guys, bro, for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you guys
This
very
was an
much,
awesome
you know.
experience
Yeah.
for us. I'll see you guys next week for
Yeah.
the haircuts. You know what I mean? So it won't be that long, but yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, boys. I appreciate
All right, boys.
Thank
We
you, guys.
appreciate you guys. All right.
Of course. Thank you.
Sick.